Everybody, and welcome to ESO Daily. I am your host, Mr. Raven. All right, guys. I'm back on PC today. The event's ending, I think, in like 2 hours or something. A lot of things I got to do, and then I didn't get enough done. I'm just spread out so thin these days. But I'm pretty happy regardless. So I'm almost got my second tune on Xbox leveled up, and he's almost finished, but actually not quite finished. He's almost 50, but he's still going to have a lot of work to do once. And I redid the Night Blade, of course. All right, let's see what the pledges are. Fallen Fell, that's pretty good. Elden Hollow. Pretty cake stuff. Scale collar. All right. Now, I'm still working the Undaunted on this tune on this platform. I don't even know what my Undaunted is at right now yet. 6. We can go ahead and try for a vet random. I'll queue a normal one too. Scott, morning, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good Easter weekend. Still a little low on the pots. Probably should have just queued up a normal. I am on DPS, unfortunately, so I don't know what my queue time's going to be. So, David, good morning, brother. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good Easter weekend. My kids are home today, so if you hear them in the background, they're probably waking up and making their way down here. They go back to school tomorrow, so they got 4 days off. What level did you get your Nightblade to? I got my Warden Tank to 37. I got mine to 42. And I still have a couple experience scrolls. So, excuse me. And I got my mage started working on my mage on this platform, my sorcerer, so my mag sorc. So, and I'm pretty much kind of like wherever. I just like on this platform I just need a couple more whatever. Fungal Grotto 1 cake. So that's my random. Got to switch out a skill. Still trying to make up those CP points, especially before summer sets out. Now, I want to do a couple little things about speculation. So we know we have 6 new traits coming out for jewelry crafting, and we already know what 3 of those currently are. Oh, cool. I got this quest. All right, now let me go ahead and switch out one skill. I want to put that right there. Still trying to get that too. Okay, yeah, we do got a tank. Sometimes it feels a little weird coming back on PC because even though I'm using a controller, it's different. But jewelry crafting. So we know the 3: robust, healthy, and arcane. I think the other 3 are going to have to deal with a regen. There's going to be 3 dealing with regen. Yo, Robert, what's up, my brother? Hope you had a good Easter weekend. So I think 3 of the jewelry crafting is going to be based on types of regen, because we know the 1 is going to deal with one second. Stop moving in place. So we know one has like an execute thing. They were talking about stat sticks. So the way I look at it, I'm thinking to myself, okay, there's 6 new traits. What if we get like 3 traits that were to deal with specifically recouping, you know, regens and stuff? Mystic, I'm mad at you. You did not say hi to me on Xbox. Oh, were you on? Dude, I was gone, dude. Like, literally, I was just completely zoned out during the event. I was completely, like, out of it. You know you can always, like, throw me an invite there, Storm. I always would join your party. Because I know who you are. I heard one trait has to do with synergies. Okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like they're going to, like, work stuff that has already in-game mechanics. Besides the one with the finisher, that kind of revolves around it. And I was like, you know, I'm anticipating something with like a regen. Frigate. Trying to save my pot since I don't have a lot. Always one that makes it. I was about to say, what's up with that? Just keep him still. Make my life a lot easier. No! No, stop moving. Why do tanks want to do that? You don't have to kite him. He doesn't have a mechanic except block. Oh my god. Yeah, sure, take it. Don't have to really do a lot, man. You heard that too? Did you add the Xbox as a friend? Hey Storm, did I ever add you as Xbox friend? You guys should definitely be. Like, I'm so glad that a lot of you guys like met each other through here, and then I got you on my friends list, because then when I get to group with you guys, I get to play. I got to Mustang, by the way. If you get to watch this stream, thank you once again for sending me that. Very appreciative. Very, very appreciative of that. But definitely there's a lot I think we're going to be taking a look at with jewelry crafting. It's going to make gameplay interesting. The question I now have is, it going to be enough to want you to, you know, use different things? From a tanking perspective and a healer, potentially. DPS, morning Joshua, what's up? I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you had a good Easter weekend. The one thing I've kind of wondered about the jewelry crafting, though, is it going to be significant enough for the DPS? Because we know we get one finisher, we know that's going to, you know, how that's going to work, but it comes back down to it, is it going to be enough? You know, that becomes the question. For PvP, all applications will apply, because PvP, all rules are out the window. This morning, 10 Eastern, I believe. Yeah, it ends at 10 Eastern. Oh, shit. Why didn't the healer heal? How does a healer die in Fungal Grotto? Hey, whoa, 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 dude! Pay the fuck attention, Holmes! Yo! You don't pull when a healer's down? Oh my god, I can't make it up. Gonna be drawing for my life. Fuck. Did he DC? What the hell is up with this shit? Think he DC'd. Maybe a trait that uses resources back when you kill something would be nice. That would be awesome, Storm. I actually love that idea. I hope that goes well. Well, thank you for your service and good luck with the move. Not only did they die, but it wasn't even on a boss. No, it was a boss. They... Oh, yeah, the healer. Right, Battle. You're right. He must have DC'd because something happened. Because I was like, he died. And then all of a sudden, they pull without the friggin' healer there. And I'm like, what the hell? I wish they could add an execute for classes who don't have any as Dragon Knights and Wardens. Yeah, but... like, Dragon Knights are dealing really good DPS. Like Stam Dragon Knights are dealing really good DPS even without execute. So if I'm using a 2H build on my Stamina Dragon Knight and then I get an execute. So I feel like, you know, executes are good, but at the same time, like, I could see why you don't always need an execute, especially on like a dot class, like a dot build class. I mean, you can implement one with a 2H or something, but, you know. And then remember, dual wield has the passives that will also have, like, you know, incorporated execute phase. Like when you get to a certain percentage, the damage increases. So it kind of has a built-in execute within the abilities. Thanks, Robert. I will be on this game a lot more when I get there. I don't know when my Warden in PvP, PvE, I would never be out of resources. Yeah, I hope everything's going good for you, Joshua. So when you get settled in, get a hold of me for sure. I know that transition can be rough. I think we're going to need another healer. Is he on or not? It's like saying he's online, but then he's not here. Ah, I think he just showed up. My God, come on! Cue it. Is this friggin' real? Thank you. Does the anniversary jubilee start tomorrow? Oh, I have no idea. I didn't even take a look. I thought that was more in like towards the end of May. I thought the jubilee was. I wasn't sure. I will, because no family with me. I will have nothing better to do. Yeah, definitely make sure you get a hold of me. So I'm kind of really pumped about, like, you know, the jewelry crafting, the traits. It just leaves a lot of room for speculation. That dude could probably requeue this and get it. I cannot believe we can't get a healer and a little random of fungal migrado. Oh my gosh. Come on. OCD is compelling me. Oh my God. This is what is this? Come on. Let's go. Healers. Q in. I'm gonna have to use a lot of draws, man. There we go. We're good. Should have stuck the other dot. There's our heal. Don't kite him. Don't kite him. Telling you, sometimes the weave on that. He's coming. What's up, boys and girls? Oh, Marty's in the house. What's up, Marty? Hope you had a good weekend, brother. Hope you had a good weekend. I am in a random fungal migrado. Something happened with the healer. I have no idea. Drawing for my life. So, but yeah, I think there's going to be really good traits, and for PvP, whatever they come out with jewelry crafting, we're going to see applied effects. I think tank and healer is going to have a lot more flexibility compared to like DPS. DPS, it's going to be kind of like the question, you know, are you going to want to give up like those stat sticks, you know, per se? Don't. So much better. So much better. Morning, guys. I hear that the NDA is lifted on the players invited to Baltimore Tuesday. Oh, okay. Cool deal. Good stuff. Hopefully Zoss had a nice little chat with them. We do not need to scroll. It's not the daily. Get real. Pointless to do scroll if it is not the daily. Sure. God. Not gonna hit. Little whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad that NDA is going to be lifted for him. It'll be kind of interesting to see how all that goes down then. I'm kind of really pumped up about that.
Yes, you've done it. You were ordered secrets.
Got an extra skill point, extra champion. Alright, alright. Go scrap some shit really quick. Magic just runs 3 willpower for stronger heals and damage. Stamp 3 agility, yep. And 3 endurance currently, yeah, that's the way it is. The thing about it is, and it was funny because I'm watching a certain YouTuber's new build, and he's not running three of the friggin' either Moon Dancer or three Infoul or three Mad Architect. Why? He goes back to the willpower. And I've said that since Horns of the Reach. If Mystic ever stops doing pugs, his blood pressure will go down by 100 points, probably. Probably, Scott. You're probably right. And it kind of makes it interesting, though, when I watch players, and certain people will point that out to me. They're like, hey, did you see this? And I'm like, I'm not surprised because, you know, I've done testing myself, too. And then when I bring it up, it's blasphemy. But then somebody else brings it up, and it's like, oh, my God, yes, thank you so much. May I bow down now and, like, blah, 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 and blah. You know, it is what it is. I mean, I don't care either way. People can play how they want. The game's got its flexibility to it. Alright. I don't think I really got anything too good in there, but I got some stuff to break down. I got to get rid of all that crap. But yeah, honestly, I feel like the devs are going to be in the right direction. And that's one thing I'm glad that they lifted the NDA. Because at least people will know up front. And testing's right around the corner anyways. So, I mean, last time I think we had like a month NDA or something crazy like that. Where nobody could even talk about it. People were even asking me, like on PS4 when I was like in the test server. And I was like, look, man, I can't talk about it. They haven't lifted NDA on any of us. So as much as you guys I would like to talk to you guys about it, I really cannot. Because I think the hype's there regardless, you know? I mean, the hype is there. So what's the point, you know? I don't get it. So I'm learning Stam Sorc for PvP. I'm really liking it. I'm starting to like it more and more and more. Well, I'm not learning it. I know how to play Stam Sorc. I'm not good at it. Okay, let's rephrase that. I'm not very good compared to my other classes. And now I'm starting to get a little better. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm really, really enjoying playing Stam Sorc right now. It's really good. And the more and more I play it, the more I realize, like, everybody has, like, the blades, right? And the Sorcs. And I'm like, you know, and I have those, and I've done those classes, but I wanted to do something so, you know, like, out of my comfort zone, and I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. And it really does make a difference. I think there's a big difference there when you're learning a class like that. Now, I loved my Stam Sorc in PvE, regardless. But PvP, I was always like, how can I just keep up with some of these classes? You know? I have 2 of those in the bank. There we go. Let's see. I have next to nothing for pots. Cheap. Actually, I do need... Got my Stam Sorc to 50 this weekend. He'll go into PvP. Nice! Making a Stam Sorc as well. Awesome. Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys. To be honest with you, I was like... It could be a little rough, but honestly, it was pretty cool. Okay, I definitely got to get some potions and shit. And I really don't need keys, so I know skill colors, whatever. And Vollenfeld, I'll just queue up normal. Probably queue Vollenfeld vet anyways, but... What was the other one? I want to say Elden Hollow 1, right? 2. Okay, Ballenfeld, Scale Collar Peak, Elden Hollow 2, Elden Hollow 2, and Ballenfeld. I think my next will be a Magplar, maybe Stamplar. Stamplar, like Magplar, I'm pretty good at because, you know, the jabs heal where the biting jabs don't. Stamplar, I feel like when I'm up against a really good Stamplar and Stampsork, I have appreciation for those players. Self-sustains are a lot harder. They don't have any abilities to cloak them out. Stampsork's very reliant, very dependent on class-based abilities. And Stamplar, even though it has some class-based abilities, it really has to go ahead and expose themselves with very little recuperation capability. But they hit so hard. You on PC or Xbox? Right now I'm on PC. And I'll be on Xbox later this evening. So, and then tomorrow I'll be back on PlayStation. So, lots and lots and lots of stuff. $664. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I've only got 2 pots, and I'm gonna bet this will be fun. Must conserve. Must conserve. It's Elden Hollow though. If you run combat, physicians, wild jabs gives a shield. Oh yeah. That's true. Yes. Yes, it does. That's actually a great point, man. That's a great point, Scott. That's actually a really good point. You lose a little bit on damage, but for survivability, it would be there. Shields are cut in half, though, in Cyrodiil. That's another thing. It's like, ugh. I just skipped an advanced chest. Bar.
This one knew she was alive. Look how it's close. I have her scent.
Buy crown pots. No, I'm not buying crown pots. I'm a cheap ass. Do you ever play European server? I do have a European character, but I don't get on him a lot because I'm on 3 different platforms. Why didn't that hit? okay. We'll make it. We'll make it. Sylvia, morning. Hope you had a good Easter weekend. Good to see ya. Let's go. This boss could take a minute, man. Come on. It takes a minute. Right here! It's here! It's here! Oh my god. Oh, come on. All right, looks good. Hello, where's my healer? Oh shit. I'm gonna die. Maybe not. I'll just use this dude to weave up on. When in doubt, improvise. The most annoying thing about this board is the friggin' fears. Mystic, why you have no meteor? I need to unlock it on this tune. So this was one of the I have a DK on my PlayStation, but this was one of the ones I whatever. So I'm on 8, but right now I'm using the standard of Might and the Destralty, which there is one thing I got to change out real quick. Now that you mentioned that. There was something I was going to play, change out my rotation. Of course I croaked. One of the invited Twitch streamers said he was running Vet Fang Lair hard mode. He was on tank, Outcast was on healer, and Gilliam was on DPS, and they wiped on their first try, and it was a pause. Well, that can happen, you know. Nobody's immune to death, even if you're skilled, you know. Quit, just pull back and reset this thing, man. What the f— Somebody is running now and fucking up the entire pool, man. The healer just needs to heal. If the healer heals, I mean, we're good. Probably a Templar dealing damage. He's got his shards down. And at least he's not using orbs with shards. Thank God. Thank God on that. Ugh. That gets on my nerves. Dude, you gotta keep me healed. I'm pulling like a shitload of fucking aggro. I'm AoEing the shitting back. Dude, what the fuck? Just keep me healed. That's all. Jeez, fucking. Gotta go. Just stop to say hi really quick. Today's Friday. My Friday. Oh, got you. Well, Sylvia, I hope you have a good day at work. Don't work too hard. Just bump him. Oh, I got the slow bug. There we go. What's wrong with that? Run leap? Oh, I don't leap. In PvP I'll leap, but not PvE. There's not enough damage for a single target application. That's why I don't run leap. Nice. With bubbles and spear shards. Oh no, with bubbles and spear shards, they have the same global cooldown. Waste of a slot. I use either or. I never go both. If I use the orbs, I don't put slot shards. If I use shards, I don't slot orbs. That gives me a free spot to put something more productive in my build. You can use either or, but with the same global cooldown, why would you have both? No wonder my damage is low. I need leap. Nah. Leap isn't going to push out as much as something like a meteor drop. I hit 52k on PS4. I hit 52k meteor drops. Leap isn't touching that. Yeah, I hit 52k meteor drops on my Mag DK on PS4. I'm not ever going to be using leap. It's never going to happen. Leap's good for PvP. I use it for PvP a lot. Alkosh, no! 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 We're not going there. I was talking to my guildmates, and like we're running an off tank with Alkosh. Alright? But not our main tanks. Our main tanks aren't running Alkosh. We have two main tanks, neither of them running Alkosh. They won't either. I actually like the fact that they refuse to do it. Whoa! Dude! Can I get a bar swap? Ah, great. Now I have to play micromanage. Oh, shit! They need help. This headset needs major fucking help.
Yes. See to this once, brother. Makara will
Needs major help.
Orna's final altar, which sustains this realm.
Haven't seen anyone give him crap about it for a while. Yeah, about Alkosh? Yeah, but it was funny because my dude actually pointed out one of the trolls who troll me. And he was like, yo, Mystic, did you see this? I'm like, I don't watch those dudes, man. So why would I see? I don't see, but he's like, dude, check this out. But it was funny because they took a non-DK tank. I won't get into specifics, and put the dude in Alkosh. And Alkosh is not very good on the class tank. It's not. It's actually really bad. And I was like, oh God. And we're laughing about it, and I'm kind of like, wow. Wow, the originality, man. The originality of this player is just awesome. Yo, Don, heard you talk a lot of shit, bro. Is that true? Been hearing you talk a lot of shit lately. Is that true, Don? I'm glad you came in my stream. Care to comment? Kind of curious. Gotta go, dang. All right, Joshua, you have a good day. What's up, Dawn? So I heard you're been on other people's tubes talking a lot of shit about me, brah. Hey, Dawn, what's Outcast learn on that non-pet Sork? 3 willpower? Is that happening, Dawn? What happened to the 3 fucking moon dancer and shit? Care to comment, motherfucker? Don't worry, Don. I'll wait. I'll wait for all of you to play catch up. I have no problem with you, Don. I don't. You're a good DPS. Don't talk shit and think I don't know about it, brother. Fucking trash. I love it, man. That is the meta for D-Mag builds. Alkosh is not mad. Yeah, for real. I'm definitely not, like, I'm not bowing down to the fucking meta. It's never gonna fucking happen. It's never gonna fucking happen. Half the people's problem of it is they assume without actually further testing. I mean, remember it, guys. Like, I did participate in talking shit, but I honestly enjoy your stuff, and I apologize. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry as well. I appreciate that. That's big. That's kudos, man. Sorry. You know, I'm sorry as well, man. But it's, you know, the funny thing is, I feel like there are a lot of builds that work. And that's why I don't trash players' builds. I don't go on people's shit and trash them. And the reason being, even if I disagree with somebody, it could help players. It can. I believe that. I believe that's the beautiful thing about this game, to be honest with you guys. Right? Even though I wouldn't typically do that, right? I see why people do it. Okay, so let's put that out there and for the record. Even though I wouldn't do it, I understand why people do it. Now, to agree is to disagree, and so on and so forth. So the funny thing about it is, at the end of the day, what works for you, do it. Like, I think, and this is one thing I'll say about you, Don. One thing I loved about your channel is how you go over rotations. So I've seen like 2 of your rotation tutorials, and I would say that your rotation tutorials are very, very detailed and very good. You know, I think the hardest problem for gamers, it doesn't matter how long you've been playing this game, when you switch to different classes, the rotations can be so tedious, because you would assume that you could go in any class, have almost the same setup, right, in the same rotation, and that's not going to happen. Like, I recently shifted away from the meta, and I'm really enjoying my game again. I mean, I will post meta builds, but that's just for whoever follows the meta, right? And I agree with that. I feel like the players, the meta's not a bad thing. It's just, it's almost like they say it's the absolute. And I feel like the absolute is not necessarily the entire aspect of the game. That's all I'm saying. I mean, like I said, I understand why people do it, and I get that. But I don't feel like sometimes it's the only way. In the meta, it changes too much. Like, people will change to whatever. And they keep applying it in all these different aspects. And to me, that's not what this game's about. But, I mean, there are some hard facts that we have to take a look. Like, okay, guys, so I wanted to make a Dunmer Sork. I really wanted to, right? I wanted to do a Dunmer Sork. I'm in the PTS yesterday. I'm going over things. And sure as shit, the Dunmer is definitely outperforming on flame abilities, right? But the problem of it was this. There wasn't enough class-based abilities to justify the racial selection. That really hurt for me me wanting to take it. I couldn't justify it from that point of view. Because, yes, I was getting more fire damage on PTS with the Dunmer. But I couldn't, with all the class-based abilities in the magic, even if you didn't go with lightning-based abilities. Let's say you went with Pet, which most of them deal shock damage, so that's still a factor. And then on top of it, Dark Magic, which is very limiting as far as abilities. There wasn't enough damage to justify Dunmer going Sork over High Elf. Could I do it? Yes. Would I pull out more damage with fire-based abilities? Yes. But there's not enough class-based abilities to justify the Dunmer over the High Elf. And I have to bite that fact from time to time. I have to. DK, just don't let up and repeat the any DK rotation. Pretty much, except, like, sometimes the problem of it is with DK is just timing on heavy attacks. Like, I have that problem as well. If I'm low on resources, is throughout your rotation, if you can't sustain, and that was the problem with a lot of players, So let's address this issue really quick with the mag. Right? The problem with the mag DK is when to throw in a heavy attack, right, between the spammable and the rotation. It becomes almost detrimental because, unfortunately, the costs are very high for mag DK abilities. They deal a lot of damage. The damage isn't the problem. Sustain is issue. Sustain is issue. I feel like one of the issues with the mag DK, if you don't put a form of like sustain in there, like, you know, Nightblades have strikes, and, you know, Wardens have the magic steel, so on and so forth. A lot of different things to take a look at. But for the DK, it's cost. It's just because it's dot, it's high-end cost. And I feel the damage is there. They still do really good in group play, especially when you have organized play, right? It's never going to do as much direct burst as like a Sorc. It's not designed to do that. But at the same time, what it offers between the mechanics is pretty crucial. But at the same time, can you justify, is there a way to implement the heavy attack rotation? Can you slip the rotation on a mag DK easier than the Stam? Yeah. Stam DK can sustain a lot easier rotation than the mag DK because of sustain issue. It's just the way it is. And it, you know, it's not to say that mag DK suck. That's not the issue at all. That is not the issue. Mag DK is good, but can you justify it? Can you pull it off? And in an organized play, yeah, totally. Scale collar, you can totally pull it off, man. I wouldn't be leveling a mag DK if I didn't enjoy it. I enjoy the mag DK tremendously. Oh my god. What is this, man? That's trash. Dang it! That sucks. Frig, man. That's a trash group, man. It's trash. And it's normal. Oh my god. And probably on that one boss. The first boss. People have a problem with that first boss. I don't know why. Even on normal they do. They have a lot of problems with that.
The guild requests your help.
Major issues. I love Scale Collar Peak. I think it's badass. I love how the devs incorporated mechanics that you can't necessarily skip. Oh my god. Yo, Layla, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope everybody had a very good Easter weekend, man. Hope you all had a very good Easter weekend. I can't believe that. Now I'm on a cooldown, aren't I? No. Nice. Okay. Scale Collar and what was the other one? Yeah, Fallenfeld. Get her done. Try to. My Undaunted needs to get up there. What am I? Almost 7? Almost. I'm gonna probably make this dude PvP on this platform. I really like PvPing on PC. It's a lot different, a lot more intense. The frames though is kind of a little rough. And did you guys see that Fang Rush is back? Oh my god, he looks so good. Dude, I've been watching a couple of his streams. Dude, he's rocking that Warden. He's rocking that Stam Warden. His group play is so sick. Out of anything that I really enjoy about Fang Rush is what he can do with a unit. Dude can lead a team. Dude can lead a team. He's so beast. I can't do that. I can't. I'll be honest. Like, my problem of it is not what I know that needs to happen. why majority of the time I play solo in PvP. I like Battlegrounds even more these days. I'm really a hardcore Battleground player in other games, and this one I'm really starting to enjoy it and more since the CP's been taken away. I just wish incentive was a little bit more, and they would start trying to curve Battlegrounds a little different, because the gameplay is awesome, right? It just is. Stam DK, you would need to have good recovery, and Damage Redguard or Wood Elf have found that they work. Wood Elf is really good with sustain, but even Redguard still holds really nice. I play Khajiit and I have no problem with sustain. Been love watching Feng Rush. Feng Rush is looking so good, isn't he? Oh my god, he's looking so beast. So Mystic, I've always wondered what your favorite patch was in terms of class balance. I really liked Homestead because I enjoyed the infinite sustain. Well, yeah, I mean, I think my major, the one patch I feel like I enjoyed because it threw the curveball was probably Horns of the Reach. Horns of the Reach threw a curveball in a way that I was like, it left me kind of unprepared with the boosts, right? It wasn't really necessarily the class balance, because the problem of it is in MMOs, you have a lot of issue when you're dealing with class-based systems, right? And the design of each of the classes. So you'll never have 100% true balance, but how marginal are we talking between the classes? That becomes issue. Mustang 38, hey Raven, is this PCNA? It's PCNA. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in PCNA today. But I didn't even know I could be mounted in here. What? But no, Homestead threw me for a loop. That was probably one of my most favorite, just because what they did kind of really did kind of like was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Like literally when I saw the numbers, I'm like, there are sets that are, and I knew, I'm like, crafted sets are just going to make a huge comeback. My bad. Not paying attention. Just go down and pull. Get the thing down here. No. This is my first MMO, so I came in 3 years ago, which literally Zero had to bring Deltia. I think Deltia is a good play. Actually, I wonder where Deltia is lately. I'm been kind of a little like, you know, I'm like, where's Deltia been? I like watching Deltia because he's so interactive. You know, when I first came in, like I said, I took a 2-year sabbatical from MMOs. Been doing it since UO. I tested for SOE, Turbine, Wizards of the Coast when they came out with the Magic the Gathering online app or game. So I took a couple-year break from MMOs. I came in and I was kind of a little pissed when I came in, but it's gotten better. Did that hit or not? Yeah, it did. Pulling back. Has a knockback coming up. Why isn't he holding? Get over here. I don't like that when he drops and he does that breath right from the rip. Hold him. Hold him. Yo! There it is. Damn. Delta is starting a gym for combat. Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I hope it's doing well. You should play on PCU, larger population, a lot more people playing during your stream time. I know, I've been told that. And it's like, my boy Zai was telling me, you know, the pop's pretty good in the mornings. I'll probably get to it next. Raven, your food ran out. Thank you. Probably explains why I'm seeing certain things. What? Probably ran out like a while ago. I probably did the last dungeon without a food buff. Like, I have been so busy, guys. Oh my god. Like, jumping 3 platforms is nuts. It's crazy. Then my daughter had a little shindig over at my house the other day. It was small, but I had to like help prep for that. And I'm like, and I forgot all about it, right? So my daughter's like, you know, are you gonna, you know, help get this started in that? And I was like, it was Saturday. And I'm like, say what? And she's like, you knew about this. And I was like, oh shit. And she's like, you didn't forget? I'm like, she's like, and of course I did it. That's not the point. But the point of it was, I completely, because with the double XP and stuff, I completely was like, oh shit. Sometimes you just get your days messed up. Anyways, Mystic, it was nice finally speaking with you. Busy day, so I have to get off. I'll talk to you later. Definitely, Don. I hope you have a good one, brother. And keep those tutorials coming up on the rotation. If anything, I feel like you definitely give good explanation on rotation. And, you know, I think that's a lot of what people struggle with in this game. Besides builds, it all comes back down to one thing. If you have a good build, it doesn't mean you'll do good if your rotation's weak, you know? I think we all can agree with that. I mean, there's a part for improvising in dungeons, but you want to try to keep it stuck. Like Storm said, for the DK, it's just like, you know, keeping the dots applied, doing the heavy attacks, and keeping everything consistent. Did they hit the switch? Aloon, what's up? Hope you had a good weekend, brother. Yo, there's my bro. There's my brother. Yo, if you get on PS4 later, gotta talk to you. Oh, okay. I mean, I can get on you if you need me to. If you need me to get on, that's not a problem. I was planning on being on Xbox today, but if you need me on there for whatever, I'll get on. What would you recommend as starting tank for tanking noobs? Well, it all depends on which class you go, Loon. Crafted sets are going to be really good, accessible for new beginning tanks, especially, you know, ones who don't have gear requirements. So, his spark is still really good in that aspect, you know, for a crafted set for a tank. Then you have sets that if you wanted to use one, you can use Armor Master. You can use recovery sets, really good. I run a version of Zai Murder of Fire, Red Mountain. Yeah, that build is looking pretty beast, isn't it? This build is really strong. Mystic, I wanted to add you on PS4, but I don't know your tag. It's Mystic Raven, M-I-S-T-I-C-K-R-A-V-E-N. But problem of it is, like, I have over 200 friends. I had, that was quick, yeah. I have over 200 live account friends, and I literally can't add more because, oh my god. What's up, man? Heal. The DK is the easiest tank to understand. Yeah, it's like a novice tank, is like what a DK tank is. The DK tank is kind of like your introduction to tanking, you know? And then you can go from there, you can go Warden, Templar. Templar tank to me is probably one of the most funnest tanks. We lost our healer, it's great. See if I can do it without it. Yeah, then you can go from there and go Templar. I always say grab the class that makes you more, like, happy to do the content. If you want to start off with, like, a Warden tank, Templar tank, Nightblade tank, go ahead. Just, you got to understand the class in that role and how it differs. Mystic, what do you think about OSRS coming to mobile? I don't know, because I've only briefly caught some of it. But on mobile application, it'll be interesting because, from my understanding, it's not going to, you know, require a lot of system, you know. And I'm like, okay, so we got, like, they're pushing mobile games, like, and there was this one game I played that was kind of like that one. I forget what it was called, and it was kind of like a World of Warcraft type game. And I was like, okay, so I can see it working. Because they've done it before. And as far as graphics, I mean, it's not like you're doing anything on like this type of level. But it would be interesting to see how well it works out. Mobile games is just going to be the way of the future, guys. I'm telling you. No way, man. I was out of that. Nah, I'm good. I think it'll be good. I think there'll be a lot of things to it. Yeah, definitely play what you want. Just remember that Templar tanks are in a bad spot right now. I have to talk to trailer tanks. I know they told me that Templar tanks have no sustain in trials. They have more sustain than DKs. Like, one of our Templar tanks is just so fucking beast right now. Like, fucking way beast. They're fucking, in my opinion, needs a nerf. Because their magic recovery is just off the chart. Because it can literally do the jabs in between its rotation. And the magic steel will help it sustain when the healer or any of the healers drop the magic steel. And it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like Templar tanks need a nerf, actually, in my opinion. Oh shit. Not gonna answer that right now. Pick it up! Pick it up! Oh my god! I can't make this up. I can't make this up! I have a Sorc tank. It works in dungeons pretty well and fun to play. Sorc tanks is probably the easiest for sustain, in my opinion. Dude, no, 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 no! Yep, I knew that boss was way too close. It has to be the healer that gets me up, because the other deeps has the aggro. Get me, get me. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, I thought I was around that corner. I think that thing cut through the pylon. I used to be able to kite those and that wouldn't get me. Shit. I used to be able to kite around these pylons and that would have a loss effect. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by this thing. I know, stab! Run, Mystic, run! Up. Right when I need the shield the most. That's why I love fucking barrier. The tank is like needs to pull that off of him. Fuck. Dude, what are you doing all the way back there? Are you crazy? The healer's trying to heal you and res us. You're not helping. Yeah, nice res. Good, 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 good. Not pretty, but we'll get it. It happens. This one can be tough. This one is... The tank did do a good job. It's just sometimes that sight issue can be a pain in the ass. Actually, this was a pretty good group for a pug. I'm actually really happy with this group. I mean, it got a little sloppy, but I made that mistake of the pylon. You know, and given the fact that we still got it done, I'm pretty happy with this. Damn, I have 2 heavy Zans. Rip my Mag DK build. Zan's good. I like Zan. But there's pros and cons to it. The damage application for it is really good, especially PvP. Like PvP, if you're in an open field and you hit somebody with that bitch, whoa. Dude, I've been hit with that a couple of times. But then it's easy to like loss or pull that distance. What makes it hard on the DK is when the DK gets on top of you, right? And I've seen Templars with it too. Magplars look really good with it, but when the DK gets on top of you, he slows you down. So you can't separate yourself from the proc so easy. right? So when the DK hits it, it's like you're already slowed down. Your movement speed is like hindered. And then all of a sudden that procs and you can't like loss out of it or get enough distance. Because the way you keep moving, the DK keeps closing in. So it looks really good. This is some high octane content. I don't know about that. I just do dailies. So, you know, we just BS in here and we just whatever. And then I do PvP streams. So if you want more of that type of action, I do battlegrounds and things like that. So, and I don't clip anything. So that's more exciting, I feel like, than PvE. But I get to talk and we get to discuss things. But I feel like the Zan's really good on the DK, and I've seen it work on Magplar really well. So it's really good. PvP, it looks even better because you get to close it. But then there's some things that's kind of like, oh, okay. Telemarketers. Not surprised. But at the same time, I don't know if I like it in PvE as much because it's good for like single target burn, right? It has that real, but when you hit like a smaller target, like an ad, right? And it procs on an ad, it's like you didn't want it to hit on that specific said target. You see what I'm saying? That's when I don't like it. It's like, okay, great, you know, it's pretty good, you know, but if it hits a target that you're not wanting to hit on it, it's like, well, that sucked. You know, that I just lost my, you know, now I'm on cooldown. You know, but single target, it looks good, but then when there's more than one target, it's kind of like, you can't, it's uncontrollable at that point. I have, Mystic, a question. If you are on Xbox, how about us guys on Xbox One try Vet Fang Lair sometime? That's fine. Yeah. That's fine, Storm. I'm still a little low on Xbox, but like me and my dudes, me and my guild mates, we do those type of content. Like as far as like us running it, we do Fang Lair and all that stuff. So I mean, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, if you want to do it. I'm still a little low, but yeah. Did it once. Need to do hard mode. I need purge, is what I need on my my one healer, and my other one I need to level up all of his stuff yet. That's the only thing I'm missing is my purge. So when I get that, it'll get done. Sorry, guys. Anyways, I'm going to cut this stream. We're going to cut it. I'm pretty happy. You know, I got 3 dungeon runs in. We're talking about a lot of things today, which is really good. I feel like the new trait system for jewelry crafting is going to make things interesting. More flexibility for PvP. PvE will, I think, will very much depend on more class application than trait application. So I don't feel like one trait's going to necessarily be the said all answer for every scenario. So because somebody had just said earlier in the stream, I wish we had an execution ability. I feel like the trait for that is going to justify maybe using something like that for a class or a build that doesn't have an execution. So I feel like that's kind of the direction that ZOS is intending to go. Whether or not it'll be enough for players to justify in PvE builds becomes a question. I'll DPS vet or tank it, Storm and Mystic. Okay, David, cool. Yeah, I definitely, I need to get one ability, like unlocked and stuff, but yeah, that's fine. Is the anniversary starts. Oh, April 4th is when the anniversary starts. Okay, definitely. Cool deal. Thanks for the heads up, Robert. Yeah, I usually will check out the posts on the PC. When I'm on console, we don't have like notifications very well. Wait, samurai hat coming out. Oh my god, are you serious? Dude. They have like kind of a samurai hat with when you get the friggin' Akaveri, the Akaveri one looks kind of like samurai-ish. So, is there any info on jewel traits? No, we're just speculating. We know that there's going to be the 3 standard, and we're getting a crit 1. And somebody mentioned they heard one about synergies. So we'll have to see which way it goes. I feel like Azos is going to have maybe one also for recovery. They go have a recovery trait. You know, you pair that with another recovery, could boost up recoveries, especially for mag DK. I feel like that's going to be very helpful trait because that's been one of the issues with some classes. Not so much the damage, but how much their resource management plays a part of like long-scale fights. So it'll be interesting. Be very, very interesting. Anyways, guys, I'm going to cut the stream. I do want to thank everybody today for stopping in. You know, I am who I am. I put it out there how I am. I need Xanth so bad. Xanth is good. It is good. I think PvP, I like it a little bit more in certain aspects. PvE, I'm not a big fan of. Single target, really good. Strong. But, you know, like I said, you know, when you're applying dots and if it procs on another ad or something, it's kind of like you get a little pissed off when that happens because you want it on main target. Is it double XP? Double XP just ended at 10 Eastern Standard Time. The Samurai motif will be in the Crown Store at some point, and you can earn the Worm Cult style with the anniversary boxes. Yep. Yeah, Worm Cult. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is double XP when the event starts, right? It's called Harmony. Harmony, Harmony, Harmony. I watched Trolls too many times with my granddaughter. Oh my gosh, seriously. Anyways, man, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you guys for stopping in. If anybody has any questions, comments, post below. Once again, I'm Mystic Raven, the CSO Daily. And as always, have a nice day.